Mic testing 1 2 1 2. All right, y'all. So clearly, my ring little light died. I had to use my other phone and use the flash. We're gonna make this video because I don't feel like using that charger. But anyway, I am back with another video. My sister has my baby right now. They supposed to be coming back from Walmart. I just text out. I know they okay, but it's like this rain is doing too much. This has been the rainiest summer that has ever summered in ever. But anywho, I came here today to let y'all know that I'm going to be washing my hair today and I'm going to be doing a hot oil treatment. So I'll be using the Jamaican Mango and Lime Black Castor Oil for the. Do y'all hear that? Oh gosh. I'll be using the Jamaican Mango and Lime Black Castor Oil for my hot oil treatment. Now, if y'all can clearly see on my current videos, my hair is cut short. So I recently cut it back in November because that's another video for another time, but I'm gonna just summarize it. Basically, I just needed a restart. I never did nothing like that in my life. It was very impulsive. And I've noticed like ever since I cut my hair and allow it to breathe and just let it to just renew itself. And I really haven't been doing nothing to my hair. Like every time I go outside, I always cover it, either a bonnet or a scarf. But in the house, I let it breathe. But this is the most in my life I ever just not did anything to my hair, not tame it. I was one of them type of girls that always used to have her hair done because it was convenient. My sister always did my hair, or when I got older, I always had the money to do my hair. And then even when I went through an isolation phase in my life where I just couldn't just up and just get my hair done all the time, I started learning how to do my own hair, but that was just for a little bit of time. Not too much braids and but like ponytails, stuff like that. Not no quick weaves. I wish, cause child, I could use a quick weave right now. But anywho, um, and it's crazy because after I finally started learning how to do something with my hair, I decided to cut it off. But honestly, I don't regret it because it made me more comfortable in my skin. It made me more confident. It made me more just appreciative of just my hair and just how beautiful it is. And I'm not gonna lie, I could tell that my head always had some type of tension to it all the time for that amount of years because it's crazy. Because after I cut my hair in the middle, it grew back through the grace of God. But I could tell like once I cut my hair just finally was like, wow, like I can breathe. It's not being, even though they say you getting your hair done and have protective styles help your hair to grow, I always found myself constantly every time I take my hair out, clipping my ends. I tried everything for my hair to grow. Mind you, my hair will grow, but only to like a certain length. Like my back and my like middle will be like longer than my top. And like it just was a lot going on in my hair. And I just feel like I needed just a good amount of time for my hair to breathe. And not only to breathe, but just to cut. I didn't cut it too short. I cut it. I wound up getting a pixie cut twice. And that kind of backfired because if you is not good with natural hair, if you're not used to pixie cuts like and stuff like that, you're gonna have to maintenance that like all day, not all day every day, but like all the time. Like, and me, I didn't even know what to do with my natural hair. So what made you think you was going to keep up with a pixie? And then mind you, I never in my life permed my hair before, so I had to perm it twice. And I'm just like, what's the point of you cutting your hair to start over if you're gonna damage it from the beginning? Like if your hair is starting over from you, if you're starting over from scratch, why perm? So after the second time and I realized I couldn't keep up with it, I'm like, I'm not going to keep doing it because it's too much maintenance. I'm thinking me cutting it was going to make it better. No, I'm not going to keep frying my hair because I went through a lot of stages in my life where I had to cut my hair, but not as low as this time, but I had to cut my hair because I had a lot of heat damage. But other than that, I realized that from like the tension, like from the middle of my head, it wound up being sore. It's like ever since I cut my hair, I could tell my hair was just like, I don't know, reforming itself, refining itself in ways it's like it just had to just finally breathe and just whatever. It's like a snake shedding the skin, like whatever excess. It just was like, I don't know. It went through some type of breakthrough, and I wound up realizing that my hair was like falling out in the middle, not too much, but it was falling out. And I'm just like, what in the world? And I noticed like before the fallout, my hair just would be very sore. I don't know why, because this is around the time where like um I just cut my hair and I wasn't doing anything with it. Like I just was just rocking it out. It just was sore. And not because of like the perms and none of that, not because of the pixie. I just felt like in my personal opinion, the type of vibe it gave was like it has to re-regulate itself. Like I don't know, like whatever, I don't know, but it was very sore. I was doing scalp massages. Like I had like this little scalp massager. I just would be like for 45 minutes just massaging my scalp, washing it, greasing it. I kept it moist, all of that, but it just fell out in the middle. Not too much for it to be noticeable, but enough for me to realize like, yo, like I got like a little like a I'm just like, I was not feeling it. So I don't know. I didn't really do nothing but just continue to like let it, rock out. I kept it greased and eventually like it grew back. I mean, it's growing back. It's not like noticeable no more because it felt like I used to wear my bonnets and I knew something was wrong because I used to feel like something was like you could feel like my hair and then like something like a little spot right here would just would be missing. Like my hair would be in a bush and just like the middle just would be like flat and I'm just like I'm like not flat, but you could just tell like something is just not there. And I'm just like, what in the world is going on? And I don't know, child, but it's about to be almost a year. It's currently July, so I cut my hair last November. So yeah, it's like been a couple months, almost a year. And so what I do now, I don't do anything with my hair. Like my hair has grown tremendously after that little phase it went through because I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I never had a phase in my life where I let my hair breathe for a long period of time. The longest I probably ever let my hair breathe was like what, um, maybe 2 weeks. Like I was the type of girl that was like I loved my real hair, but I never knew what to do with it. So I always kept it in styles. If you knew me, I always kept my hair done. I had every style, every color when it came down to everything. I had every hairstyle, not every hairstyle, but if you know me, you always knew I was known for always having my hair done and my hair was always nice. That's one thing nobody cannot deny about me. And every time I made an impulsive decision in doing some type of color, I always pulled it off. Like even my even if I had any worst enemies, but even the people that's like haters and stuff or underlying haters, they can't deny the fact that I always been the type of that always had my hair done, like always had nice kicks, always had a raw personality, all of that. So for the new people that's watching me, whatever version that you have portrayed on me, not saying that it's bad, but I'm trying to tell you the kid came a long way, and honestly, I was really that, and I went to isolation for about like the last 2 years. It tried to kick me down. I bended a little bit. I ain't fold though, but I'm still, in my process. But I'm doing a lot better. But this phase of my life, that overall everything, but this phase specifically, when it comes down to just like my hair and just so much, like even from the time I was like 13, always kept a job. So it's like right now, the fact that God has had me in isolation mode, and I just have to just follow Him, go with my instincts, and just keep faith. I'm not gonna say, well, I'm not gonna lie, it has been very hard, but I mean, I'm halfway there. So at the end of the day, like I just feel like this is all in a learning experience, and I'm just happy that this happened to me now while I'm young in my early 20s versus me going through a whole life and then randomly I just had this midlife crisis in the middle of my 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s because I didn't want to follow my calling. So for the people that don't know me, I will eventually share my testimony. And I think I said this before in my current videos, but I don't remember. I have to go back and watch it. But I will share my testimony. But right now, this is about hair. So yeah. I'm trying to wait till my sister to come back because I really don't want to do this whole thing while the baby's right here asleep. I do want to kind of keep my eye on him, even though I'm going to always keep my eye on him. But it's just like, I'd rather wait for her to come back. Plus, she got my kids. So it was like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I just felt, ooh, not me. Yo, hold up, y'all. I feel like I just had a mind brain. Tell me why once I started saying something about my sister, my right ear started ringing. Then I'm trying to find my phone. Like I did not just tell y'all I'm using my flash for the light. Oh my gosh, child, hold up. What did I tell you? It was my sister. Because I texted her and I was like, y'all all right? And she was like, yeah. So, not to mention it's about to be 555. But yeah, I really want to kind of wait because if I do this whole thing, it's gonna be a little process, and I want to make sure me and man cool over there. But I mean, he been asleep, he been cool. I didn't did a whole workout routine for the past like 35 minutes, and he's still asleep. Had the music on all that, but Yeah, one thing about her kids, my nephews, they're so easy to like handle. Like she has like out of all my mom kids, like the grandkids, she has the easiest kid to. I know my Buka butt is not open, and he's up. Wait, y'all, he's up. I ain't gonna show his face, but he drinking his bile on his sleeve, little Buka butt. But yeah, y'all. I'm sorry I started rambling about other stuff in this video. But yeah, I really definitely am because I feel like it before I make too much videos, I do want to make a video sharing and really deep diving into my whole testimony because I really have a story, and if you know me, you know that the past 2 years have been the hardest. Well, I'm not gonna say it's so bittersweet because it's like it's been hard, but it's like I make it look so easy, and I make it look so tameable, and I make it as look so like I know I'm gonna get through it. Like it's so crazy because like I know I can get through this. Like I know whatever type of timeline, whatever I'm going through is like the more I evolve and the more months and the more time this accumulate, I could just really tell that like everything is all going to happen in divine timing, and everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to. But I'm gonna just keep sharing stuff like that in another video because I want to make this video about hair, but I just really got real comfortable. So I'm gonna show y'all what my hair look like right now. Okay, so through the grace of God, this is why I love God so much. So I found my other I want to keep saying my little ring light, but my hair right now is very much so matted. I had it in like little bantu knots and like not bantu knots, but I had it in rubber bands, and I had it like in like little trees as they call it. That helps like bring a little bit of tension to the scalp, and it also helps like the growth. You know how like when like babies is first, like the little girls, they be having the little trees in their hair, and I had that in my hair for about like I think a week and a half. And yeah, so right now I could just really tell my hair just need a wash. Um so my shampoo and conditioner and all of that is inside my bathroom. So for right now, I'm just gonna show y'all what I put in my hair after I shampoo conditioner. It is the what is this called? The OGX. Now I'm not gonna lie, around like I'm gonna say probably like 2019, 2019, 2020. I don't know about 2021, but I went through a phase where it's like if you know their products, you know that their products really work good. I'm not gonna say they're the best of the best, but I personally like it, and I used all their products. And when I went through my, cause I have this whole bin right here, I separated, but this was actually my bin to keep all my hair. But I had a whole bin full of products, like a whole hair store. Um, but through time, when I feel like I used all up on my products, I needed to re up. But before I read up, I started looking to see what left I have in my bin, and this is something that I had in my bin for the longest. Probably since then that I have not yet to use, and I'm glad I used to get like bulks of stuff because hair products is expensive. So when I got it, I used to just get it. So whenever I'm not even gonna say have hard times, but when I don't have, to put that in the budget, I already got a bin full of stuff. This probably been there probably since I worked at my first job at Rite because that's the first time I really encountered OGX products is when I worked at Rite. I used to just stock stuff and be like, you know what, I'm gonna just buy. Before I had my kid, I used to just randomly just buy stuff for my break that I like to see, like to test it out and stuff. But I don't really use a shampoo conditioner no more like that no more. Not for like no reason, but I just probably found something else that suits me. But this is the Damage Plus Remedy, the coconut miracle oil. Um it says drench it drench dry damage strands with the secret of Malou. This ultra rich repairing blend with coconut oil essence of ty- tyre, tyre, and vanilla bean extract help to repair, soften, and revive strands. Discover silky, soft island girl hair. Okay, period. Now try to read it, but it's kind of clear. So when you looking through it, it's hard to really read. But yeah, this is the damage and repairing oil that you put in after you wash and condition your hair. Now most people let it sit. Um, I normally like to let my stuff sit. This is what it. I normally like to let my stuff like sit. Well, I'm not gonna say stuff. I let the damage remedy miracle oil sit in my head, or any this type of this like after you wash your hair products. I like to let it sit, and not only that, I like to use it. I like to let it sit when I have a shower cap on, so I can just trap in all the heat and moisture and things of that nature. So I don't know if I'm gonna let it sit because I need to find another shower cap, but I could use a trash bag, but I'm not gonna lie. I use my trash like I use not like an actual trash bag, but like a corner store or Chinese store bag or some type of bag in that nature. But normally I use them up for my actual trash bin over there because I don't like to put trash directly in my trash bin. So I use like if I go to the poppy store or if I go I don't have been to a Chinese store forever, but any convenience store I use them bags. So I don't have any more bags for right now, but I'm still gonna use it now with the now I'm really gonna be upset because with the Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil I would like this to sit in my head too. So I think I'm still gonna just do it and then just go to like the dollar store or something and get a pack of shower caps next time I do this. But something has just been calling me like it's time for you to wash your hair. Like it's time for you to wash your hair. Now I'm not gonna lie, my hair has a lot of just tremendous growth. Now I would show y'all the whole. Now y'all see like there's no more. I don't know what y'all can see or how y'all can see it, but I don't know if y'all can see it, but no more bald spot. It was actually like right here in this nature, because you could tell this is shorter than this. Y'all can still probably see it. I had pictures and stuff, but I just was in such disbelief, like what the hell happened? Um, but I'm not gonna lie, my hair has grown a lot. Sometimes you really probably can't tell. Well, of course, y'all won't know for right now, but just me just looking at my hair growth, it has grown a lot. The texture has actually like renewed itself in ways. I'm just like, okay, yeah. Um, crap. I was about to show y'all some old like pictures on my Snapchat, but that's on this phone. But when I start learning how to like insert pictures and videos and stuff, I'll also do that. Another thing I want to do, I want to start doing like not intros, but like I need to learn how to edit. When I start really getting into the stuff like that, I got y'all because it's gonna be raw. But honestly, I'm about to see how long my sister gonna be because I'm ready to tackle this head. Yeah, I really am. So see y'all in the next clip. Testing. Okay, y'all. So as you can obviously see, I look like a little wet puppy. But I just got out the shower and okay. So yeah, I just got out the shower. So I just wanted to show y'all how my curl pattern is. And just overall how my hair just look with the products. My eyes are so red. Had the shampoo and conditioner in it. It's like no, all right, okay. I really got water all coming in my eyes. But yeah, yo, this is my hair. I'm just put the mic right here. Oh my gosh. Edges. I'm not gonna lie. Since I haven't been doing nothing with my hair and just greasing it and having product, my edges is so you can't see it right now, but the hairline is definitely hairlining. And yeah, you could definitely tell I just got out the shower. I had the shampoo, conditioner, and used that. Okay, yeah. Child, I look like the rain that's going on outside right now. It's raining cats and dogs outside, y'all. But yeah, um, the curl pattern is definitely curling. Oh, y'all. So I definitely will be back to let y'all know. I'm actually going to boil some warm water. Put the sorry, this water is really getting in my eye. Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that thunder? Child. But yeah, I'm actually going to use this because I'm not going to use all the Jamaican black castor oil. I'm gonna put some in here, the oil, and then I'm gonna boil some water so I can sit this inside the boiled water. So that's how I will be warming the oil up for the hot oil treatment. And this is the first time if ever I've been doing this. Well, I've done this. I haven't did this in a long time, but I'm excited because I didn't had this for a minute too, and I'm just like, girl, all these products you got in your bin, you might as well use it. So yes, I'll be back when I'm dressed. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be on YouTube like this, but YouTube don't ban me. I just got out the pool. I'll be back, yo.
It won't be too hot on the scalp because my scalp is still a little sensitive. So yeah. So I just want to I got a mirror right here, so if you see me looking, that's what I'm looking. I think I waited too long because my hair is definitely back dry and the oil was definitely not that. Ugh, just sit right here so y'all can see it. Now I'm trying to get from root to tip. Oof, y'all, this feels good. Really, really good. So, I think I'm gonna keep doing this probably about like, I wouldn't say once a week, but a week become about fast. I'll say, so I let the oil sit for like 10 minutes. But even if it's not that hot, since I warmed it up, I feel like whatever that was in it kind of warmed and activated itself. And also, I be hearing that water and oil clearly don't mix. I think that's obvious, so I think that's enough. Um, I'm trying to hurry up because my son and my sister and them is back. And I also got my kamoja. Kamuja. So, gotta get them edges. And I'm kind of happy I did this because I'm not gonna lie. This era that we in, the closures, the frontals, lace, and this and that, and the wigs. I be seeing female, there's no shade, but I don't want to be like that. So I'm happy my hair loss got in the middle and grew back where it wasn't noticeable. Because if all this up here was tore out, I would be really upset. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I said no shade because I used to love me, and I never really had frontals, but I used to love me a closure once upon a time. But I get it, it's the era that we in. That's why I said no shade because baby, I probably would have been a victim if God didn't slow me down. And I've been very upset because who wouldn't want a nice wig? Like what? I used to do all the colors, styles. I'm trying to tell you. But the main thing I used to do with my hair was like ponytails. When I finally learned how to do hair, ponytails and buns, and that was really nothing. But it was a lot for me because I didn't know how to do hair at all. So just me doing an extended ponytail, I just was really happy just by that. But yeah, this is really all I have for this video. Now I'm gonna be making more videos like this. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. I should put more oil in it, but I didn't want to do too much because I didn't want my hair to be too oily. But yeah, and I'm also about to finish my Senegre for the day because I'm not gonna lie, that drone had me knocked out last night. Not like melatonin, but like my sleep got like a tad bit better. I woke up, I wasn't even too tired, too dreadful. No, what I did was I woke up at like 7 o'clock. Couldn't go back to sleep till 8. When I finally did go back to sleep, I woke up around like, well, my son woke up around like 10. That kind of messed everything up because I went back to sleep. But when I go back to sleep, I always get tired all over again. And I didn't really wake up for until about like 12. But this was all for today, y'all. Oh, child. Oh my goodness. This was all for today. I really just be rambling, and I just keep touching it because it's so soft. Like I love when I do that. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to share, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. To meet again. Don't forget, it's the spiritual gangster, the trendsetter individual with the eyes. Let's keep that. See you later. Bye.